Hi, hello everyone. This is Lakshmi. Welcome back to my channel Maths Super Tips and Tricks. In this channel, I'm going to discuss about the various levels of examination, that too mainly objective type. So those are mostly helpful to you. So I'm using very amazing easy tips and tricks. How can you crack the solutions within fraction of seconds? You can get the idea from all my videos. All those videos links are given in the description or maybe missing. You can watch them, and also some videos links we can get by click the I button which is there in top corner. By click the I button, definitely some videos links are open, that is also helpful to you. Maybe if you miss them, definitely you can watch it, because all videos I'm explaining with amazing tips and tricks, and each and every topic I'm discussing as a subtopics, simple way, easy way to understand the students. So subtopics, why I'm taking as a subtopics, because of those are simple way, easy way you can follow without lengthy. So all subtopics, if you follow easily, definitely the topic will be, you can get the clear understanding. As well as if you observe my videos, most of the videos I'm explaining the previous years, especially JEE Mains MSET questions also, which are depends upon those points. Those subtopics are those points I'm discussing the previous year's questions also. Or can you focus in final examination, that is most helpful to you. So don't miss my videos. All videos you can come to your place, but before that you have to watch all those videos. Some compulsory you have to do the subscription. If you do the subscription, subscribe, please subscribe. If you do the subscription without missing all videos, notification comes to your place. At the same time, click the bell notification. Those videos most helpful to you for your better progress in your preparation level as well as in final examination level. So we are starting today's video, that is a most and important topic. Already I did some subtopics about that topic. Those links are also there in the description as well as in I button. If you click that on, definitely it will be open for your understanding purpose. So you can watch those videos. So what is today's video topic is limits. I am explaining, especially I did already some videos, depends on the limits, but today's video, what is importance of limits also I am giving the little bit introduction. Limits importance. Limits is one of the major topic in the calculus part. Limits is one of the major topic in the calculus. It will be useful to do the continuity. If you know the limits very well, we can follow the continuity easily. And also limits application we can use in differentiation, means in short form we can call it as derivatives. Process is differentiation, that the resultant value is derivatives. As well as limits application, we can use integrations also, like etc. Some other topics are there. In that we can use the limits application. If you know the limits concept very well, calculus is very easy for you. I am discussing as subtopics, each and every subtopic. If you follow, definitely the total chapter will be very easy for you. Okay, so now what is important, as I said to you, it will be important for to take the continuity, derivatives, integrations, etc. Integration, some parts are limit of summations cases, we can use a limit application, as well as a Leibniz rule will go, that is, those are most important for your final examination in objective type, especially for that also we are using limit application. That's why how to know the limits concept is very well. Already I did the limits on the special types of functions. On special types of functions are what also I explained in that video. That video link is there in the description, you can watch it. Special types of functions are like step function, mod function, exponential function, as well as a fractional part of x function, signum function, etc. I explained, and now we can crack the limits on the special types of functions. That video is helpful to you. And also I did limits in 2 seconds, how can you crack at infinity at 0. That video link is also there. Now today's subtopic is indeterminate forms of the limits. Indeterminate forms of the limits are what you have to know first. In that from that I am using the 4 types of indeterminate forms in this video. I am explaining what are the indeterminate forms. from that I will discuss 4 types of the indeterminate forms in this video. So are you ready? Right. Limits indeterminate forms are what you have to know first. What are the indeterminate forms of the limits? Indeterminate form means it is not determined till now. So there is no particular value for that one. Such types of forms are called as indeterminate forms. What are the indeterminate forms I have written here? Look at here. Those are the indeterminate forms are 0 by 0, infinity by infinity, 0 into infinity, infinity minus infinity, infinity power 0, 0 power 0, 1 power infinity. These are called as indeterminate forms. These are nothing but indeterminate forms. Why? For example, 0 by 0. Why it is indeterminate form? Why it is not determinate? Means 0 by 0. 0 by anything is 0. It may be 0. So maybe any by 0 is infinity. Maybe it is infinity. Maybe two values are equal. Those two gets cancelled. It may be 1 also. Like that, if you think there will be multiple options for that one. It is not at all possible. That's why such type of forms are called as indeterminate forms. Similarly, same way here also. And 0 into something, 0 into something is 0, very well, but that something must be finite, not infinite. 0 into infinity, like that is also one of the indeterminate form. And also infinity minus infinity, a minus a is 0, very well, where a is must be finite, not infinite. Infinity minus infinity, don't take it as a 0. This is one of the indeterminate form. Like infinity power 0, any power 0 is 1, but any must be a finite, then only it is 1. If it is infinity power 0 is, don't take it as a 1. Similarly, infinity 0 power 0 is also one of the indeterminate form. 1 power infinity is also one of the indeterminate form. We can come across these indeterminate forms while evaluating the limits and continuity. While evaluating the limits and continuity, we can come across these indeterminate forms. After evaluating these indeterminate forms, then we can get the limits. To avoid that one, what are the process you have to know first. In this video, I am discussing about the first 4 types of indeterminate forms. In next video, I will discuss about the remaining 3. What are the first 4 indeterminate forms you have to know first. 0 by 0, infinity by infinity, 0 into infinity, infinity minus infinity. These 4 indeterminate forms I am discussing in this video. For that, first of all, you have to know what is the one of the rule. What I have written here. That rule is called as L'Hospital rule. L'Hospital rule, in short form you can call it as LH rule. When we can use LH rule? When the indeterminate form is in the form of 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity, we have to use LH rule. LH rule is what you have to know first of all. That is when we can apply LH rule, when it is 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity mainly. Then what is that rule also you have to know first. That rule is simply, suppose the limit extends to some a, function fx by g of x is in the form of 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity. Numerator and denominator is 0 by 0 as well as numerator and denominator by infinity. While evaluating the limits of x is equals to a, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe at infinity also it may be. So the numerator function, denominator function has a 0 by 0 and infinity by infinity resultant value. Then immediately you can think this rule. What is that rule? L'Hospital rule means short form we can call it as LH rule is what? We can take simply derivative of numerator at the same time derivative of denominator. That is f dash x by g dash x. Whatever may be function in the numerator, the derivative that is called as f dash x. What is the denominator function here? G of x is derivative is g dash x. Sometimes again, if you get again it is 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity. Again we can differentiate second derivative. That is derivative of f dash x is f double dash x, as derivative of g dash x is g double dash x. Like that we can apply the L'Hospital rule. When we can apply the L'Hospital rule, first of all you have to know when we can apply either 0 by 0 and infinity by infinity majorly. So we can use L'Hospital rule. What is the rule? We can take the simply derivative of numerator as well as derivative of denominator. If it is in the form of 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity, then we can proceed for the next derivative. That's it. Okay, now come to the next 2 forms. What are the next 2 forms? 0 into infinity, infinity minus infinity. In this video, I am discussing these 4 only I said already. First 2, what you can do? For next two also we can apply the L'Hospital rule only. But what we can do first of all, suppose when it is in the form of limit extends to some a, f of x into g of x value is 0 into infinity. Infinity into 0 maybe 0 into infinity is there. So again similarly limit of f of x minus g of x, it is a product, it is difference. As x tends to a, this first one is infinity, second one is also infinity, infinity minus infinity. In such cases also can use L'Hospital rule only, but first what you have to do, first convert into 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity, then apply the LH rule. First we should convert into 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity, then we can apply the L'Hospital rule. Is it clear? Now we can come across the questions, we can get the clear idea about it. Within a fraction of seconds we can crack the questions with the amazing tips and tricks about these 4 indeterminate forms in this video. I will discuss some previous year JEE Mains MCET questions also which are depends upon these indeterminate forms. Are you ready? The question number 1, for these L'Hospital, these questions we are using L'Hospital rule. For L'Hospital rule, you have to know the simple derivatives. Derivatives of some standard functions are enough. No need to worry about the derivatives. You know very well about the derivatives of standard functions. Those only have to recollect. Like derivative of sin x, root x, e power x, a power x, like simply. Okay. Sometimes by using the L'Hospital rule, it becomes lengthy. If you feel some simplifications also you can do. By standard forms also you can do. We have to get the solution within fraction of seconds. What is method? That is not a matter here. Just you have to crack the questions. Sometimes you can use simplification without using the L'Hospital rule. Sometimes you can use the standard forms. Mostly we are using the L'Hospital rule. When we can use the L'Hospital rule? Tell me. Yes. It is in the form of 0 by 0, infinity by infinity mainly. Other two forms are did 0 into infinity are given. Infinity minus infinity also we can use L'Hospital rule, but first you can convert them into 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity. How it is will come across the questions. Now look at the question number 1. What is that? Limit x tends to 0 log of 1 plus x by 3 power x minus 1. X is 0. Log numerator becomes log of 1 plus 0 is 1. Log 1 is 0. You know that clearly 0. Denominator is what? 3 power 0. 3 power 0 is a 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. This is clearly 0 by 0. Immediately we can use what? We can use a L'Hospital rule. That's simple. We can write LH rule. By this LH rule, what we can use? Derivative of numerator. What is derivative of numerator here? It is in the form of log x. What is log x derivative? 1 by x. Means what? Log 1 plus x derivative is 1 by 1 plus x upon 3 power x derivative. That is, you know, a power x derivative. What is a power x derivative? A power x into log a. In place of a there is 3. 3 power x into log 3. Log you can write ln also. I said already some videos you know very well. But here already written LOC. Now apply the limit x is 0. By taking x is 0, what happened? 1 by 1 plus 0, 1 by 3 power 0 is 1. Means what? 1 plus, yes, 1 plus 0 is 1 by 3 power 0 is a 1 log 3. Okay. This is also we can add log 3 to the base e. Also we can add log e to the base 3. We can write it is as a change of base rule. Maybe give the option in this form or in this form. For this we can use this change of base to log a to the base b. We can write 1 by log b to the base a. B, A will be interchanged, that is called a change of base rule. You may give the reciprocal means fraction or maybe like this also. Is it clear now? Now I can come to the next question. What is the next question? Limit x tends to 0, cube root of 1 plus sin x minus cube root of 1 minus sin x by x. As x tends to 0, if you substitute, what happened? 1 plus sin 0 is a 0, 1 plus 0 is 1, minus here also 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, by down already x is 0. It is in the form of 0 by 0. Then LH rule. By the LH rule, what happened here? It is in the form of root over cube root of. Cube root of 1 plus sin x means what? It is in the form of 1 plus sin x whole power 1 by 3. You know exponent derivative. What is exponent derivative? N into x power n minus 1. In place of x here 1 by 3. That is simply limit of 1 by 3 1 plus sin x in place of x, 1 plus sin x whole power 1 by 3 minus 1, that is minus 2 by 3 into again internal part. You know, according to the chain rule, internal part 1 plus sin x derivative is 1 derivative is 0, sin x derivative is cos x. Same way here also with minus 1 by 3, already minus is there, 1 minus sin x whole power minus 2 by 3 into again sin x derivative, 1 minus sin x derivative, 1 derivative 0, sin x derivative cos with minus cos x. Clear? Now denominator is 1, no need to write as x tends to 0. Now apply the limits, what happened? 1 by 3, 1 plus sin 0, 1, sin 0 is 0, 1 plus 0 is 1 power something is 1 only, that becomes 1 by 3, cos 0 already 1 by 3. Here minus into minus plus, here 1 by 3 also 1 by 3 can get, because of sin 0 0, 1 minus 0 is 1, 1 power minus 2 by 3 is 1, cos 0 is also 1, what is left over? Minus into minus plus 1 by 3. Simply the resultant value is 2 by 3. Within 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds, you can crack the solution. That is depends upon the simple questions, depends upon the questions. It takes maybe 2-3 seconds here and there. Now can come to the question number 3. So for this question, I am not using the LHospital rule, because by using the LHospital rule it takes time. Instead of LHospital rule, I am taking the simplification. It also 0 by 0 only actually, but I am not using that. Instead of LHospital rule, I am taking the simplification like this. Shall I make the separation of terms? What is the first term here? Root over x square minus 1 by root over x square minus. Both gets cancelled, becomes 1. In the second term, what is second term? Root over x minus 1. Root over x minus 1 by down, what is there? Root over x square minus. Root over x square minus 1 shall I write? Root over x plus 1 into root over x minus 1. You know, a square minus b square, we can write a plus b into a minus b. Like that we can write. You know, root over x minus 1, root over x minus 1 gets cancelled. What will be left over? Limit x tends to 1, 1 plus 1 by root over x plus 1 is left over. What is x value? 1. Here 1 plus 1, 2. Therefore, final result is 1 plus 1 by root 2. That's it. I didn't use a LHospital rule. Simply I make the simplification. That is depends on time is important here. Whatever maybe you can proceed the method. Right? Now, come to the next question. What is the next question? You can look at here. Question number 4 is given that what? Limit x tends to 1, x plus x square plus and so on plus x power 2019 minus 2019 upon x minus 1. If x tends to 1, what happened? 1 plus like this up to 1. How many times 1 will be added? 2019 times is added. Means what? Sum of the 2019 once is 2019. 2019 already here minus 2019 is there. Both gets cancelled, becomes 0. And the denominator 1 minus 1 is 0. Once it is clearly in the form of 0 by 0. As usual, you can use LH rule. Tell me what is LH rule here? Numerator derivative. Limit x tends to 1. What is of x derivative is 1 plus x square derivative is 2x plus and so on. Maybe x cube is there, 3x square also can add and so on. What is the last term here? X power 2019 derivative. 2019 into x power 2019 with the minus 1. That is 2018. You know, x power and derivative n into x power and minus 1 I used here. N is 2019 into x power 2019 minus 1 is 2018. And this itself only constant derivative 0. Denominator itself only derivative of x is 1. X minus 1 derivative is 0. Now x tends to 1. What happened? 1 plus 2 plus up to 2019 you can get. What is the meaning of this is? This indicates clearly sum of 2019 natural numbers first. You know, sum of n natural numbers formula. What is that? N of n plus 1 by 2. That is, you can use here formula simply. N in place of n, what is that? 2019 into n plus 1, 2020 by 2. By the simplification again 2019 into 1010 we can get. By the simplification you can get some answer that one you can calculate from your side. Is it clear? Here also I did only L hospital rule because it is in the form of 0 by 0. The two L hospital rule is easy for this. Is it clear in the number? What are number 5? Question number 5 and 6. This is application of L hospital rule. How can you use? You know L hospital rule when you can use, I have explained already. I did some questions also. You know that application indirectly we will use some data. By using that data we can collect the limitations. We can evaluate the limits. Now come to the question number 5 and 6, such type of models. If one of the value given, if f dash 0 is given as 3, then is asking this limit function. So limit of this function is asking for this simply. First of all, what is this limit position? You can look at here. X tends toward 0, numerator 0, denominator f of 0 minus 6 into f of 0 plus 5 into f of 0. In place of x if you take the 0. Here f of 0 plus 5 f of 0 means 6 f of 0 minus 6 f of 0 means it becomes 0. Numerator is 0, denominator is also 0. 0 by 0 form. Just simply we can use what? We can use LH rule. According to the LH rule, what is the numerator? Derivative. Limit x tends to 0 as it is. Derivative of x square is 2x upon derivative of f of x square. What is the derivative of fx? Is f dash x. Derivative of f of x square is f dash x square into again x square derivative is 2x. I have written here. Same way here also minus f of 4x square derivative f dash 4x square into 4x square derivative is 2 4 8x 8 6 48. 48x will come here and f dash of 4x square, right? Now what is next term? Plus 5. Here f dash 7x square. 7x square derivative is 2 7s 14x into already 5 is there. 14 into 5 is 70. 70 with x, that is plus 70 f of f dash 7x square. This is a denominator, right? This totally you can take it as denominator. Now what I did here, I did simply LH rule because it is in the form of 0 by 0. Now you can apply the limit x is 0. X is 0 means for before apply the x is 0, you know 2x is here. In the denominator in every term there is a 2x. Here also we can write 70x. It will come 70x plus 70x. You know in every term in the numerator, denominator 2x is there. Numerator already 2x is there. 2x can get cancelled. Numerator and denominator. Numerator 1 will be left over. What about denominator becomes 2x already cancelled. This is f dash x square minus 2x cancelled becomes 24 of f dash 4x square. And here also 2x cancel here 35 of f dash 7x square. Now we can apply the limit. What is x is equals 0 means we can write 1 by f of f dash 0. X is 0 means 0 square is 0 only minus 24 of here also f dash 0 plus 35 of f dash 0. Now we can use what is given f dash 0 value. What is given that f dash 0 value? F dash 0 is given as a 3. That is I am using here. Tell me what is answer clearly. 1 by 3 minus 24 into 3 is 72 with plus 35 into 3 is 105. By simplifying this is you can get 1 by 36. Right? You can use finally given result. So after simplification you can get the final result. Is it clear? Now come to the next question. What is the next question? Is given that if there will be 4 results are given, f of a is given as 2, f dash a is 1, g of a is minus 1, g dash a is 2 are given, then he is asking limit of g of x, f of a minus f of x, g of a by x minus a is asking. Is it clear? I am doing it. So now we can proceed for the next question. Right. In the next question, what are given here? 4 results are given like this, and he is asking limit of this function. So as usual, apply the limit x is a. What happened here? In place of x a, g of a, f of a minus f of a, g of a gets cancelled 0. Denominator a minus a 0 means it is clearly 0 by 0. What you have to do? Yes, LH rule. By using the LH rule, what is the numerator becomes now? Numerator is g of x derivative is g dash x and f of a is constant as it is, minus f of x derivative is f dash x into g of a constant, g of a only, by denominator. What is denominator? X minus a. What is x minus a derivative? 1 only, because derivative of constant 0. Now apply the limit x is a. What happened? It becomes g dash a. In place of x, take the a, g dash a of f of a minus f dash a of g of a. Now you can use the given 4 results. What is the first one? G dash a is given as 2, right? Then f of a is also 2 into minus f dash a is given as 1 into g of a is minus 1 is given. Therefore this answer 4 minus into minus plus 1. 4 plus 1 is clearly 5. This is resultant value of the given question. Is it clear? I use the LHospital rule. At the same time, finally I use the given results also. This is application of the LHospital rule. By using given result, how can you collect the limits? Clear? Now you can come. Look at the question number 7 and 8 which are given in JEE Mains. This is given the 2014. Mains 2014 it is given. This is given Mains 2019. Both of them are depends upon simply LHospital rule only. That is indeterminate forms. Both of them are simply. What is this? Look at the question number 7 first of all. Limit extends to 0, sine of pi cos square x by x square is given. Are given the options also. First of all, what is this form you have to look at? X is 0, sine of pi, cos 0 is 1. Means what? Simply sine pi is 0. 0 by denominator already x square 0 square is 0. Means it's clearly in the form of 0 by 0. Now use what? S. What is you have to use? LH rule, LHospital rule, means derivative of numerator. Right? What is the derivative of sine? Cos of function pi cos square x is there. You know, again internally there is pi cos square x. We can find out that derivative also. You know what is the derivative of pi cos square x? Pi is constant. Cos square x derivative is what? This is in the form of x square derivative 2x means 2 cos x. Again cos x derivative minus sin x. Simply you can write 2 sin x cos x with minus sin 2x with pi. Right. What is our derivative of pi cos square x? Simply minus sin 2x into pi. Okay, that is all I am using here. So because this is chain rule, in place of the sin x, in place of x, what is there? Pi cos square x, we can write that derivative also. I am taking this minus is outside, minus pi sin 2x upon, what is the denominator? X square derivative is 2x. Now you know sin 2x by 2x according to the standard form. What is sin x by x derivative? Limit sin x by x extends to 0 is 1. Like sin x 2x by 2x is 1, it becomes here minus pi, next cos of pi, cos square 0 is 1, that is cos pi. Cos pi value you know well. What is cos pi value? Cos pi value is minus 1. Therefore, this is minus pi of minus 1 is clearly plus pi. Which option? That is option number 1. First option. Very simple. Just you can use LHospital. Don't think mains means it will be lengthy questions, unexpected questions like that. If you know the concept, if you know the subject, you can crack the any types of questions. First, you have to know the subject. You have to know the tips and tricks. You have to do, because maths has a more topics. If you do the each and every topic by using the tips and tricks, we can crack the questions in final examination also. Now look at the next question. Question number 8 is given that I said already 2019 mains. Here also we can observe that x tends to 1 minus left handed limit is given. No need to worry. For the square root is given, that has given that left handed limit. But you can concentrate on 1. Wherever x is there, take the one root pi minus 2 into sine inverse 1. Sine inverse 1 is simply pi by 2. Sine pi by 2. 2 into pi by 2, 2 cancel, it is pi. Root pi cancel, it is 0. By denominator, x is 1 means 0. 1 minus 1 is also 0. It is clearly 0 by 0 form. What you can do? LH rule. Okay. What is LH rule? Numerator, derivative? Limit x tends to 1 as it is. Root pi constant. Derivative 0. This is I am writing root 2 into root over sine inverse x. Root 2 constant into with minus already there. Root sine inverse x derivative. What is root x derivative? Root x derivative is 1 by 2 root x. Root over sine inverse x derivative 1 by 2 root sine inverse x into again sine inverse x derivative is 1 by root over 1 minus x square. You know the derivatives part here in this case, L'Hospital rule. And come to the denominator. This is about the numerator. Denominator is what? Root over x minus 1 derivative 1 by root over x minus 1. Now what will be happened here? Here root over 1 minus x square we can write. Root over 1 plus x into root over 1 minus x. So here actually I think so it is 1 minus x. Question I am right taking once again. Root over 1 minus x, this is not x minus. Question is a root over 1 minus x. Okay, this part 0 by 0 only, but here what you have to do? Root over, in place of the x minus 1 you can add 1 minus x, 1 by 2 root 1 minus x into, again 1 minus x derivative is minus 1, like that you can. By the simplification of this is, here 2 cancel, right, and minus of minus plus 1 will come. Root over 1 minus x square you can write 1 plus x into 1 minus x, 1 minus x gets cancelled. What will be left over? Minus also cancel, root 2 by root over sine inverse x into 1 by root over 1 plus x will be left over. Now apply the limit. But taking the limit, x tends to 1, now what happened? Now apply this limit. This is a root 2 root over sine inverse 1. Sine inverse 1 is pi by 2, means root over pi by 2 into 1 by root over 1 plus 1 is 2, that is 1 by root 2. Here root 2 gets cancelled. What will be left over? Root 2 gets cancelled. 1 by root over pi by 2 becomes root over 2 by pi. Right? Root over pi by 2 becomes 1 by is a root over 2 by pi. Which option? Yes, it will be third option. Like that we can crack these two questions which are depends upon the indeterminate forms 0 by 0 only. Is it clear? Get the question number 9. Limit x tends to pi by 6 sine of x minus pi by 6 root over divided by root over 3 by 2 minus cos x is given. First of all, what is this formation we can look at? X is pi by 6. Pi by 6 minus pi by 6 is 0. Sine 0 is 0 by root 3 by 2 minus cos pi by 6 is root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 gets cancelled. It is also 0. It is clearly 0 by 0. Then immediately you can use LH rule. What is that? LH rule is what here? Tell me. Yes. Derivative of sine. I will apply the limit later. Cos, sine derivative cos. Cos of x minus pi by 6. X minus pi by 6 derivative is 1 only. Upon root 3 by 2 constant 0. Derivative of cos x is minus sine x minus of minus plus sine x. Now x tends to pi by 6. You can apply the limit. Now this result. Cos pi by 6 minus pi by 6 0. Cos 0 is 1 by. Sin pi by 6 is 1 by 2. 1 by 1 by 2 simply 2. This is solution for this question. Clear? Use the L'Hospital rule. Now come to the next question. For this solution also very simple. What is form? First we can look at. X tends to 1. What is the first term? 1 minus 1 0, right? Into x is 1. This is tan pi by 2 into 1 is pi by 2. Tan pi by 2 is out. What is value of tan pi by 2? Yes, infinity. Means clearly in the form of 0 into infinity. I said to you, if it is in the form of 0 into infinity, we can convert either 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity, then LH rule. I am converting simply infinity by infinity like this. I am not touching the 1 minus x, I am keeping as it is. By 0 by 0 I am writing. Tan we can write cot. Tan reciprocal is cot pi by 2x, right? Now it is clearly in the form of 0 by 0, right? 1 minus 1 is 0. Cot 90 is also 0, 0 by 0 form. Then LH rule. Right, what is that? 1 minus x derivative is a minus 1 by, what is cot derivative? Derivative of cot is minus cosecant square. That is, here I am writing minus cosecant square of pi by 2 with x into again pi by 2 x derivative you can write pi by 2. What is the limitation? Now we can apply the limit x tends to 1 now. Minus minus gets cancelled. 1 by cosecant 90. What is cosecant 90? 1. 1 1 cancel. So 1 into pi by 2 means simply 2 by pi. Is our required result. Clear? We can apply the limits. And before start that one, you can convert into, because it is in the form of 0 into infinity, we can convert into 0 by 0. Then we can use LH rule simply, right? Now come to the next question. Question number 11. Limit 1 by 1 minus x minus 3 by 1 minus x cube x tends to 1 is given. If you substitute and x is equal to 1, what happened here? 1 minus 1, 0. 1 by 0 means simply infinity. Minus, here also infinity. 1 by 0 is infinity. 3 by 0 is also infinity only. Infinity minus infinity also we can convert into 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity. For that, what you can take before apply the last part rule, take the LCM of this is denominator. What is the denominator? 1 minus x, 1 minus x cube. By the LCM, what is LCM here? 1 minus x cube is LCM. What is 1 minus x cube actually? 1 minus x cube is 2 factors. 1 minus x of 1 plus x square. 1 minus x cube is clearly equals to what? 1 minus x of 1 plus x square, you know very well. Already here 1 minus x cube is there, but here only 1 minus x is there. Here in place of 1, what you can write here? This term, that is 1 plus x square with here minus 3. Now limit x tends to 1 as it is, right? Now x tends to 1, if you substitute, what happened? 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3. 3 minus 3, 0. 0 by denominator is also 0. 0 by 0 means what? LH rule. What is LH rule here? 1 derivative 0, x derivative is 1 plus x square derivative 2x by 1 minus 3x square, 1 minus x cube derivative minus 3x square. Now x tends to what? X tends to 1. X is 1, what happened? 1 plus 2, 3. 3 by minus 3 is a minus. That's it. So we can use a infinity minus infinity. We should convert into 0 by 0, then use a LH rule. Is it clear? Now look at the next question. For this, what is this formation? You can look at here. X tends to 1, sec of pi by 2 power 1 is 2, pi by 2. Sec pi by 2 is clearly what? Sec is the reciprocal of cos. Cos 90 is 0, sec 90 is infinity. Means it is a infinity into x is 1 means log 1 is 0. Infinity into 0 or 0 into infinity. What you can do? For this also you can use L'Hospital rule. But in case of the conversion into L'Hospital rule, 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity, in case of 0 into infinity, you have to remember one thing. There is a log function. Don't take it as a denominator. We can change other function. Whatever may be log function, don't write in the denominator. You can keep it as 2. That much care you have to take. In case of logarithmic function is there. Like limit x tends to 1. This one I am writing log x is as it is. Lx also can write. Sec you can write cos of pi by 2 power x. Now you can take the, it is clearly in the form of 0 by 0. LH rule. What is that? Yes, log x derivative is 1 by x. cos derivative is minus sin pi by 2 power x into pi by 2 power x derivative, pi into 1 by 2 power x, we can write 1 by 2 power x into log of 1 by 2. You know a power x derivative. A power x derivative is a power x into log a. That is only used here. Now x tends to what? 1. 1 by 1 is 1. Sin 90 is 1. Here minus pi by 2. Whole power 1 is pi by 2. It becomes 9. Clearly log 1 by 2 we can write log 2 power minus 1 is minus log 2. It is 2 by pi log 2 we can get. 2 by pi log 2. Right. We can make the simplification. If you are having any confusion here, just you can do your simplification from your side also. What may be result is 2 by pi log 2. Clear? So these are some questions I did. Some previous questions also there which are depends upon these. Those also will finish. Number 13, which is given answer 2017. All these questions are almost near equal, it seems. Slight difference is there. What that? Here given the 2017 MSET, here mains 2011, that is mains 2019. Are given the options also. Now can come to the question number 13. Limit extends to what this position? 1 by 1 minus 1, 0. 1 by 0 is infinity. Infinity, here also infinity. Infinity minus infinity. Infinity minus infinity, what you have to do? We can convert as usual for this solution. Take the LCM, then convert into 0 by 0 form here. What is LCM here? Previous question I did. Same model here also. What is a y square minus 1 to y power 4 minus 1 LCM is y power 4 minus 1. Here y square minus 1 already is there. What will come in numerator? Y square plus 1 with minus 2. Now here y tends to, not x. Y tends to 1. If y is a 1, what happened? 1 plus 1, 2 minus 2, 0, 0 by 0. Now I can use LH rule. Tell me what is that rule again? Y square derivative 2y minus here yes, y square plus 1 minus 1 derivative is 0 by down y power 4 derivative 4 y cube. Y tends to 1 means what becomes 2 by 4. 2 by 4 in the sense 1 by 2. That's it. LH rule, then apply the limit y is 1 here by. Is it clear? Now come to the next question. Is also very simple question. Similar model is here also, but here not infinity minus infinity form. What is that form? You can look at here. Limit extends to infinity root over 1 plus x minus 2 upon x minus 8. Extends to 8 is given. If you write the in place of x is 8, what happened? Root over 1 plus 8 is 9. Root 9 is 3. 1 plus 3, 4. Again root 4 is 2. 2 minus 2, 0 by 8 minus 8, 0. Therefore, this is clearly in the form of 0 by 0. Now, what you have to do? LH rule, right? Yellow hospital rule. Now, what is this limitation? Limit extends to 8 as this. It is in the form of root x. What is root x derivative? 1 by 2 root x means 1 by 2 root over 1 plus root over 1 plus x. This is completely, first you can take the root x. Again internally there is one more function. What is that? 1 plus root over 1 plus x. Its derivative also you have to take. Here one constant derivative 0. Root over 1 plus x derivative again 1 by 2 root 1 plus x. In denominator, numerator minus 2 derivative 0. Denominator x minus 8 derivative is 1. That's why no need to write the denominator also. Now come to the solution. By taking x is equal to 8. 2 into 2, 4, 1 by 4 into, come to this point. Root over 1 plus root 1 plus 8, 9. Root 9 is 3. 1 plus 3, 4. Root 4 is 2. Yes, into 2. Into here also. 2 into 2 I have written already. Root over 8. 1 plus 8 is 9. Root 9 is 3. Simply 4, 2 is 8, 8 3 is 24. 1 by 24 is its answer. Which option? Yes, clearly third option. This is which option? Already given option. This is second option. Clear? Both are depends upon indeterminate forms what I am discussing in this video. Now come to the next question. 16th is given that mains 2019. Same model is in place of x there is y function changed, but formation is same. Y is 0 as usual. 1 plus 0, 1. root over 1 plus 1, root 2 minus root 2, 0. 0 by down also 0. Now use LH rule. Limit y tends to 0. Again root function here. 1 by 2 root 1 plus root over 1 plus y power 4. Internally what is there? This derivative have to do. This function derivative. Derivative of 1 0, it is in the form of root x, that is 1 by 2 root 1 plus y power 4 into again y plus y power 4, 1 plus y power 4 derivative. 1 plus y power 4 derivative, derivative of 1 is 0, y power 4 derivative is 4y cube. Here 1 plus x derivative is 1 only, that's why no need to worry about that one, but here 1 plus y power 4 derivative also you have to take, that is the chain rule. You have to know the derivatives majorly like simple functions as well like chain rule etc. wherever maybe we need. Come to the denominator. This is over for the numerator because root 2 derivative is 0, no need to write. Denominator. Y power 4 derivative is 4y cube. Yes, here 4y cube gets cancelled. Now what will be left over? 1 by 2 into under root 1 plus, what is the y value? 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. Root 1 is 1. Root over 1 plus 1 is root 2. Again here root over 1 plus 0. Root over 1 plus 0 is root 1. Root 1 is 1 only. That's why no need to write that one. 2 into 2, 4 into root 2. Which option? That is the third option. So simply we can do the various types of questions I did in previous JEE Mains and MSET, which are depends upon the indeterminate forms 0 by 0, infinity by infinity, 0 into infinity, infinity minus infinity of limits. These are the very important. I did some previous mains and MSET questions also, you know very well how I did. Simple way, easy way I did, there is no difficulty at all. In next video I will discuss about the remaining indeterminate forms with various types of questions. What are those? We can watch the next video also, then we can get the complete idea about the indeterminate forms of the limits, and these are very helpful to some other forms wherever maybe we can use, is the most important. So these indeterminate forms are very important, you know. I did already previous questions also how I applied, you know well. Please watch all my videos whose links are given in the description, as well as you can watch some videos by click the I button, top corner it is there. So if you have any doubts regarding these videos, you can make a note in the comment section. Definitely I will guide you. Some students are doing that job, so I feel very happy. So what maybe not doing, please follow that one. This is for viewer benefit purpose only. Please like, share and subscribe. If you subscribe my channel, definitely all videos with free of cost income you can watch. Then I will touch with you regularly with your doubts or clarification, maybe whatever maybe your required topics also I am ready to explain. I am cooperating 100% with you, so then you can cooperate with me to encourage me by your subscription. So are you okay? We can come with a new topic in new video. Till then, bye.